Hello and welcome to In the Court of the Wenton King. Just a mini special I thought we'd do as a little change from our normal programme. That's there too if you check YouTube. I thought I'd do a review of this Rainbow box set that came out on Monday. It's rather groovy. There it is. I mean, there's not really anything like this been released by Rainbow before. The only thing is Final Vinyl, which was just a double album of a compilation of bits and pieces. So it's pretty cool. There's been a lot of moaning about it being a disappointment because there's a lot of album tracks on there. And a bit of live stuff, and I think there just isn't enough live stuff. Of all this unreleased stuff, I'm getting like one song from this show, two songs from this show, and they've got the complete show, but they won't release it. So I'm thinking really that this is a test in the waters. Really, it's only £45 for 5 CDs and a DVD, which is pretty good for these. These box sets generally are £100, aren't they? So there's some cool stuff on there. Only 2 discs to Dio, a disc for Graham Bonnet and 2 discs for Johnny Turner. This is the Polydor years, so we don't get Doogie White stuff, but we did get the live album last year, so that's pretty cool. We've got the Man on the Silver Mountain from Japan '76, where he plays Purple Haze at the start. But interestingly, the last section is actually audience. It's actually an audience recording, so they actually spliced audience to finish off the track, which is interesting. That would be why it's never been released before. There's also Catch the Rainbow live in Japan '78, which seemed very strange. I didn't know they'd recorded Japan '78, but it turns out it's an audience recording. So when I first heard it, I thought, well, why is this on here? Because it starts very quiet and the audience are clapping along, and it's very loud, and you can't really hear it. But as the band gets loud, the sound is pretty good, and the performance is fantastic. Actually, it's a very good Catch the Rainbow. So that's cool. You've got the couple of the Don Kirshner '78 songs with Dio singing and the band miming, which is okay. I mean, it's great vocal performance. We finally get some live Graham Bonnet stuff other than the tiny bits we'd already had, including the beginning of the album we reviewed, actually. Obviously with a bit better sound than what we had from the radio transmission, so that's cool. But again, it's only 3 tracks. And one of them is Just Ode to Joy without the rest of Lost in Hollywood. We've got the Stargazer from Donington, and then you've got 2 discs of Johnny Turner. The Cardiff gig from '83 is fantastic. I mean, you've got 3 tracks from that. You've got Hammersmith '81, there's only 2 tracks from that. 3 tracks from Texas '82, we've already got the DVD. And 3 tracks from Tokyo '84, and you've probably already got the DVD. Most people have already got the DVD. So it does seem, well, why can't we have complete shows? But I'm hoping they're testing the water. The DVD is the Donington show, headlining the very first Donington, which is obviously a historic moment, which is pretty cool, but it is only the half-hour BBC edit, sadly. So that really confirms that the full show is lost. I suspect they probably got the audio, but there's better audios of better shows earlier in the tour, which we need. So they should release them. Yes, it's called Light in the Black, and Light in the Black isn't in it. So I open it. Let's have a look. Inside we've got there's some nice little sidiness, and normally I have no interest in posters and rubbish. I think that's quite a cool poster. I quite like it. I like it. It's very Hammer horror. And that's the poster from the advert for the Donington show.
It's a bit Count Duckula.
Yeah, that's cool. It's certainly better than the. Looks like the cover of the first album with the castle on it looks like Sleeping Beauty's castle from Disneyland. And you get the tour programme from '82. Why the '82? It seems a bit strange, but maybe the sort of classic era with Dio didn't have very good tour programmes, so maybe they reproduced this one. And you get a book, hardback book, history of the band, which is pretty cool. Includes the Doogie White stuff as well, well briefly anyway. So that's pretty cool. And we have 6 discs. And there they are.
Count them.
6 discs. Oh, and the Donington show as well. There it is. DVD. So anyway, join us next week. We're going to unwrap some baguettes. See you then.